Hi everybody, I'm Ryan, and today we're going to talk about how to sideboard with the Azorius Convoke artifact creature aggro-y deck. I'm not even sure what to call it. I don't know what this video title is going to be. But we're going to talk about how to sideboard with this deck, and it's the top 10 most popular decks in Standard. Let's jump into it. So if you look at this sideboard, Elspeth's Smite, mostly for the aggressive decks, but also decent against the enduring cards. Destroy Evil for decks that have big budded creatures that we have a hard time attacking through, but also our enchantment hate. Rest in Peace is our graveyard hate. Split Up one-sided board wipes. Raise the Pass against decks that just run a lot of removal we need to rebuild against. Protect the Negotiators mostly against board wipes. And Tishana's Tiebinder against decks that have these triggered abilities that we feel like would be good to stop. So the most popular deck in Standard is the Esper Self-Bounce deck. Against Esper Self-Bounce, I like Tishana's Tidebinder just to stop some of these triggered abilities. And I actually don't like the rest of these cards. I'm actually just looking to just like super aggro them out. And so I'm gonna sideboard out these clunky cards, bring in Tishana's Tidebinder, and that's how I'm going to sideboard against Esper. Notably, it's also how I'm going to sideboard against the Dimir Self-Bounce deck, which is the 5th most popular deck. Speaking of Dimir, the 2nd most popular deck is Dimir Midrange. Against Dimir Midrange, we're going to be siding this Elspeth's Smite, being able to take out these attacking creatures so they can never Kaido, and being able to exile Enduring Curiosity and stuff like that is super powerful. I'm a fan of Split Up because they're very reliant on creatures just like we are, and I'm a fan of Raise the Pass just because they sideboard into a lot of removal spells. Going to be sideboarding Eldiv Sheltered by Ghost just because it's really easy for them to answer and to stop, and we're just going to be shaving a Steel Seraph just to get a little less clunky, and this is how I sideboard against Dimir Midrange. The 3rd most popular deck is Golgari Midrange. We're gonna be siding to Destroy Evil so we can get rid of the like Shieldrids and Preacher of the Schisms. And we're deciding to Raise the Pass because they run an insane amount of removal. Bringing out Sheltered by Ghosts because it'll never stick around for very long, to be totally honest with you. And then we're shaving on a Steel Seraph just like we are against Dimir. That's how I sideboard against Golgari Midrange. The 4th most popular deck is Gruul Aggro. Against Gruul Aggro, we're bringing in the Elspeth's Smite. Just has additional removal, bringing in this Split Up as this one-sided board wipe, and then we're just going to be siding out of these slower cards, bringing out Raise the Pass and 2 of the Enduring Curiosities, and leaning on our main deck Sheltered by Ghosts, and this is how I sideboard against Gruul Aggro. The 5th most popular deck we've already talked about, Dimir Self-Bounce. Against Gruul Prowess and Mono Red Prowess, we're also going to be sideboarding the same as we did as against Gruul Aggro. So Gruul Prowess is the 6th most popular deck, and Mono Red is the 9th most popular deck. Just as a reminder, this is how we are sideboarding against those decks. And so let's move on to the 7th most popular deck, which is Azorius Tempo. Against Azorius Tempo, we are bringing in our Rest in Peace, so they can't do their crazy reanimation nut. Destroy Evil, so that we can get rid of the stuff after it's already entered the battlefield. Then we're going to be bringing out Raise the Past, and bringing out Shelter by Ghost. This isn't an aggro deck, and it's not going to stay on the battlefield very long, especially post-board. So this is how I sideboard against Azorius Tempo, Azorius Oculus, whatever you want to call it. The 8th most popular deck is Jeskai Convoke. Against Jeskai Convoke, we are bringing in our Split Ups. And I actually like Tishana's Tidebinder against this deck as well, because we can counter the Knight Errant and the Imidane's Recruiter triggers and things like that. Going to be bringing out Raise the Pass, and frankly, these cards that are not very fast and can be kind of clunky because we need to make sure we stay on our toes against this deck. So this is how I sideboard against Jeskai Convoke. The 9th most popular deck is Mono Red. We've already talked about that deck. And then the 10th most popular deck is Mono White. We're going to be bringing in our Destroy Evils, our Protect the Negotiators, and then we're going to be siding out of this just creature removal. We don't need Shelter by Ghosts or Unidentified Hover Ship or Raise the Pass because a lot of their removal is exile. And so this is how I'm going to sideboard against Mono White Caretaker. And so there you go, how to sideboard against the top 10 most popular decks in Standard. If you like this video, want to see more videos like this, please be sure to like and subscribe. Check me out on social medias. Links are above me and in the description. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.